and in the locker room. Each guy. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Now, Golden State's starting five. Draymond Green is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Santos in at the three, the small forward. Here's Santos. Let's it fly from 18. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got the first points of the night for the Warriors. Giddey with it. Driving the lane. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as any.
Now, here's Melton. Connects from three-point range. Melton's got 5 points so far.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Curry. Porzingis passes to Green. Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Melton. Stolen by Okoro. Loads it up for Williams. Jones kicks to Okoro. Jones dishes to Okoro. Stolen by Jones. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And again, Chicago turns it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Bulls making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Bucket is good. 10 points for him. Chicago trailing here. It's whoa! How about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Curry. .149 left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Melton. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Melton's got 12 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
A really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Melton against Giddey. Pass to Green. It's stolen by Buzelis. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Golden State ball.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Number 44, Patrick Williams.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Santos, the pass to Melton. Takes the three. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Here's Giddey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Giddey's got 15 points. Now Melton. He's got 15. Jacks up a three. And the Warriors, another three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
From deep three-point territory. Green against Giddey. The three. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus.
And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
We've got Buzelis, Trey Jones out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Chicago.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Golden State's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Here's Melton. And another 3 for Golden State. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, 2 things can happen on that, Kevin. Number 1, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't, and the ball is thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Curry.
Number 2, Brandon Podziemski.
It's stolen by Jones. It's stolen by Green. Here's Melton. He's got 24. Took him no time at all on that one. Melton's got 26.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the sides.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Melton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. Giddey, no one around him. Drills it from outside. He's got 29 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Another 3 for Chicago.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, can knock them down if you let him.
Stan, Patrick Williams has established himself as a 3-and-D player out in the wing.
Well, look, Kevin, the one thing you know you're going to get out of Patrick Williams every night is a great effort at the defensive end of the floor, and that's a great starting point. So when you put him in a game, you know darn well he's going to help you defensively, not going to make many mistakes offensively, and then it just comes down to how well is he going to shoot the ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Bulls trail by 3. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Giddey. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Giddey's got 35 in the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here in the second quarter.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
And the basket by Curry.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Jones, no one around him. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Jones has got it all tied up now for Chicago. 1:05 left in the first half. Here's Melton. And another three for Golden State.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Look at that! Oh, hitting good. There's the three. Good, another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Fires from way out. Oh, he got it!
Can you believe that?
Nobody near Melton. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Melton's got 46 points.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Tries it from 19, and the Warriors take on two more. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls.
And battling his way to the finish. Giddey really had to work on that one. Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Twelve seconds left here in the second. Here's Melton. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
From deep three-point territory. Oh, my goodness!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
It's all tied in Chicago. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. They've got Curry Draymond Green is out there with Porzingis. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Santos in at the 3. The Bulls trailing. Over to the wing. Here's Okoro. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Melton hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Melton. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Giddey. And again for 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
A good look for Melton. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Melton's got 8 here in the quarter.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at half.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on defense.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And got it! Another basket. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that.
Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
And you can see the passing ability at his size. Zealous is all for getting it to his open teammate.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Inside, stolen by Okoro. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And the Warriors making a change here. Yurtseven's checked in. Warriors have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And there it is for them. Santos has got 4 points now in the quarter. 1:29 left to play in the third. Okoro.
Oh, that was some power on that guy.
You might get in trouble if you blow that. He nailed it.
He did, didn't he? It's worth the risk when the payoff is so good.
Well, from a coaching standpoint, I'm obligated to say, what's wrong with just a simple layup? But that was nice.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Yurtseven.
For the Warriors, number 23, Draymond Green.
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Melton. Non-stop scoring machine here. Curry kicks to Green. Floats it up for Curry. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Williams. Down low. Wants to get it to Giddey and does. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Curry. Here's Melton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 2. Giddey with it. Up in time. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, and so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Williams. Josh Giddey is out there with Jones. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Curry wide open. It's good from long range. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And the basket by Jones.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Here's Melton. He got it again. Sensational.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Giddey against Melton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there. Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
Bulls trail by 4. Giddey surveying the D. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Find the lane.
At the line for 1, Josh Giddey.
Golden State's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Now, here's Melton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Melton.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Dillingham's checked in for Jones. For Chicago, they've got every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Stephen Curry. And he hits from 17. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Ah, it's good!
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants. And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
It took a while, but they chipped away, and now it's anyone's game.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Lots of room. There's the jumper. Nice one. The Bulls have gone 7 of 7 to the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
That's the first. That narrows the gap to 1. And so he makes both from the line.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
And he hits from 17. Here's Giddey. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Good! Oh, what a shot!
Oh, my gosh. He made that?
A three-pointer. Good!
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting us. That is ridiculous.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8" with his skill. Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
Here's Santos. Shoots it up. He puts in the chain.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Always has his head up, Giddey unselfish with it.
And a Okoro, no good on that one. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Now Curry. The long three. Williams with the rebound.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
Chicago making a switch here. And it's the Warriors' ball. Fires away from outside. And down goes the three.
For three.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Buries the deep ball.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from United States. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Curry. And it's Santos in at the small forward position. Let's lose a three. The three goes down.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And so it's Golden State with it. Rebounded by Yabusele. And here is Okoro. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's Curry. Giddey will pull it down. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Chicago making a switch here.
Patrick Williams. Buzelis.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Lets it go. No problem with the wide open jam. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. Giddey connects. Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Free throw, no good for Giddey. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Stolen by Okoro. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Green. It's stolen by Buzelis. It's Williams, high post. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Offense, here are the Warriors. Milton with the ball. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And in a tight game like this, a technical can be a killer. And he made sure he took advantage of the opportunity there at the line.
Dillingham's checked in for the Bulls. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Now here's Williams. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Bulls ball. At the line for one, Josh Giddey.
And the technical free throw is good.
Pressure on that free throw after the technical. Great job to bury it and tie this thing all up.
Jones checked in for the Bulls. All right, here's Williams. It's stolen by Curry. Green deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Giddey. And again, Chicago turns it over.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
So it's the Warriors now. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Giddey goes in. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Colin Sexton is checked in for Josh Giddey.
Number 2, Colin Sexton.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Number 3, Josh Giddey.
Here's Curry from long range. And the 3 misses. And that's going to be a travel. Here's Green. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Now here's Green. Defense is right there. No a near one. Nails the jumper.
An unconventional shot, no doubt, but it works. Green showing he has the touch to hurt you from there.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Curry had the space there, but it's offline. Curry's gone just 25% from the arc, 2 of 8. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Melton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Wojcinski, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for the Warriors, number 2, Brandon Wojcinski.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And the shot goes in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hand.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Beyond the arc. He drills the 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's the 3. And there's the 3.
And that's like a body blow answered with another body blow. And these fans go from dejection to deliriousness in a matter of seconds.
Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the 3 right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Substitution for the Warriors, number 30, Stephen Curry.
On offense, here are the Warriors. And another one falls.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. G.A., I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that that they're even in this game.
Now Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Taken away by Williams. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. The Bulls making a switch here. McClung's checked in.
Number 5, Mac McClung.
Here's Santos. All alone. The basket is good.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way. Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy threes.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Knocks down the 3.
And they do have a foul to give.
On the wing, Giddey. Launches it. A 3-pointer. Good. What a shot. But they may take a second.
The previous play is under.
There they go. They're headed to the replay monitor right now. If they overturn this and call that basket good, we'll have yet another overtime.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're reversing the call. They've looked at the replay. They have decided that he did beat the buzzer. Strap yourselves in for another period, Greg, of overtime.
And Kevin, I'm strapped in. I mean, this game's been so much fun. Maybe we'll get to see a few more buzzer beaters.
Wouldn't that be fun? And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not over. Overtime number 3 coming up. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. On the wing, Melton. Giddey defending. The 19-foot shot. And that one drops.
And what a dominant performance he's put on here in overtime. He has been on an absolute tear.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man, Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Trailing by 2. Giddey, and he drives in. Oh, what a play inside.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just cannot quantify.
Well, I'm going to quantify something right now, Greg. This is a close game, and that was something special. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Trained from outside.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Well, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And you want to talk about confidence right there. Giddey wasting no time firing off the dribble. I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
Okoro, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Santos. Wide open look. Count it!
And what a run he's having. Everything seems to be dropping.
And he banks the layup in. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
And the emotions of these fans right now boiling over after that shot.
Wide open. And he gets that one to go. The Bulls trailing. And here is Giddey.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
All sorts of time. Again, what an avalanche.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Giddey, and there's the drive.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeed.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Jones with it. And there's the call on Jones. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Personal foul. Now, here's Melton. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss. Good. Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Now, Giddey. Got it!
And he's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
On the free throw, no good. And this game just continues to amaze, as yet another overtime will be required. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Here's Melton. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
The long three, cleared away by Jones. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Williams with the rebound.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Here's Porzingis, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
2 minutes
Going inside, rips it down with two hands.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of power. Zero fear.
From outside, three, good.
And I know Giddey would rather shoot threes straight on, but being versatile makes him even more effective.
And it's blocked. Stolen by Jones. Fast break, here they come. Porzingis with the block. They double-team Curry. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Giddey. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Giddey will pull it down. Bulls leading by 7. For 3, it's good.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And it's just competing, and, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And here is Giddey. Non-stop. Oh, it's going to count! Curry fires. And that time also a missed shot. And Chicago has possession. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Giddey with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Fires from way outside. It drops.
Talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a three ball that deep wasn't going in.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Josh Giddey.
The center position at 6'6", number 44, Patrick Williams. Starting at small forward, 6'4", number 35, Isaac Okoro. A 6'1" guard, number 30, Trey Jones. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 14, Miles Boozer. A 6'8" guard, number 3, Josh Giddey. Your Chicago Bulls head coach is Billy Donovan. Another round of applause for your Chicago Bulls.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Green. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Santos in at small forward. And for the Bulls, we've got Patrick Williams. Moose Ellis out there with Okoro. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Jones in at the point. And due to some injuries, we're not seeing these teams at full strength, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. Some adjustments have been made. And you know, if the players stepping in can be effective enough, they might just earn an increased role on their team moving forward. Don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
To the paint. It's picked off. And now the Bulls in transition. Lets the three fly. Knocks it down from distance. Giddey's got 6 points.
Sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Chicago has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. On target from range.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding.
Kept alive. Porzingis passes to Green. And stolen by Williams. From Pete Giddey. Counted from distance. He's got 12.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Now here's Giddey. 12 points for him. He buries it from 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
And so far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Hits the trifecta.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 18. Wow! How about that?
Now, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
That was a complete...
Oh, ring it up from long distance.
Limitless range.
The half-court heave is off target. The Bulls have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. And Williams punches it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Curry, no good. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Outside Giddey. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one level scorer.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Here's Curry. It's offline from half court. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with you. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Fires from way outside. Oh, count it!
I mean, once he crosses the timeline, you need to pick him up. He can drop it in from way back.
Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Giddey's got 36 points.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
There's the block. Got a hand on it. Leaps for it. Outside Jones. It's Giddey on the wing. From 17, that's good from Jones. And the assist from Giddey.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Fires for 3. Buries it from 3. Giddey's got 39.
Yeah, the ever-evolving jump shot of Giddey, looking better by the season.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Giddey. Give him 39. Fires away from way. Oh, long range. How about that one?
Goodness.
Okay, what was that? I have no clue how he hit it.
Jones with the block. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Golden State ball.
And the Bulls making a change here. Hawamura's checked in.
Number 8, Yuki Kawamura.
Curry with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Giddey. Fires from way outside. And it's good from way out there.
Oh, man, better to be lucky than good sometimes.
Melton misses. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Here's Kawamura. And there's another one for Chicago.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better look, and they are capitalizing.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Curry, no good. Oh, this has been a really nice stretch for them.
Yeah, they really are taking advantage of these opportunities that are given.
From Pete Giddey. Fires in the triple. Giddey's got 53 points.
So pure to watch Giddey pop like that. The guy can score it.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. From deep. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Curry, no good. And here are the Bulls now. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that. Oh, man!
Look out below.
Zealous has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
Well, he is showing you that rebounding isn't all about size. You need will and effort.
There's the three. And again for three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Takes the three. Oh, another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Warriors ball.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago.
Chicago, number 30, Trey Jones.
Curry from deep three-point land. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Here's Okoro. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Jacks up a three. He got it again. Sensational.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Launches it. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
They've been in a great rhythm as of late.
And they really want to continue this run as long as they can.
Another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Two minutes remaining in the
Fires away from way. Wow, how about that? 3 points. And the Warriors with possession here. Searching for their first points of the game. Oh, blows the alley-oop jam. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's the Bulls' ball. From downtown, another three for Chicago. Curry from deep three-point land. No good on the quick three.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there. He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
1:02 left in the first. And he drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
And so here is Chicago. Fires from way outside. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
It's stolen by Green. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And Chicago has possession. Fires away from way. Oh, it's good! He hit it!
Great shot! Wow! Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Woo. We always talk about closing quarters and halves, the importance of it. There you go.
And so it's Josh Giddey making highlights for the Bulls. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities.
They've got Trey Jones. Okoro is outside.
Oh! Get you some! Nice! Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
And a deep three from Curry. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jones. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Jones has got 5 now.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
4-3. Another 3 for Chicago.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Pure from three-point range.
You can't blame the defense. I mean, Giddey is just good at nailing shots under pressure.
Chicago with the ball. 11 unanswered points for him. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Curry from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 19-footer. And there's another one for Chicago.
From Patrick Williams.
The Warriors have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Chicago with the ball. It's been 16 straight unanswered. Pass to Giddey. Okoro outside. Driving. Wow!
Wow! Oh, my goodness.
He wasn't satisfied just laying it up. He had to put something extra on it.
I can't believe what we just saw right there.
Well, that will go in the highlight package for tonight. I'm certain of it. If a guy's rolling like this, you continue to feed the hot hand. At minimum, he has to get a touch on the next trip.
From deep, Giddey sinks the tray.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Can't complete the lob.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D-up.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor. The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
It's tipped. And they're on the break. Takes a three. Another three for Chicago.
And Giddey is working to improve this part of his game. The defense at least has to respect his three.
Melton misses. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
That one's good for two.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Puts up a deep three. Good! Another from three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Tries to keep it alive. To the inside. Fires from way outside. Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And the Warriors miss again. They're ready to keep this run rolling.
Hey, it's been a pretty good one.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, the new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Guys?
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball four.
Williams has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Curry's shot is off. Here's Chicago now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Good on the shot.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
To the paint. Oh, Green with a block.
Such a strong defender. This team appreciates when Green gets up to swat it away.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Melton.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
And so here is Chicago. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a hustle. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim. And great job to establish position and square up.
Payton's checked in for Draymond Green.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Outside Jones.
Gary Payton II.
Shot from the mid-range. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Jones has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Curry from deep three-point land. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. From deep, Giddey gets the three to fall.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And Porzingis launches it from deep. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Giddey with it, now guarded by Curry. And again for three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, deflected and stolen by Williams.
Charging foul called on. Booze.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green is checked in.
Warrior substitution, number 23, Draymond Green.
And a deep three from Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. It's stolen by Green.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
That was a complete lapse in judgment.
It's Giddey on the wing. There's the triple. Drops in the three.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Curry from deep three-point land. No good again that time. Chicago with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Nails it from three.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there?
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here's Okoro driving inside.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
He just wants the ball more than everybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
Terrific find there, and he notches the triple-double. He's just been everywhere tonight.
The last few offensive possessions have been great for them.
Yeah, they really do have a nice thing going right now at both ends. Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Chicago with the ball. Here's Giddey. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Curry from deep three-point land. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Fires away from way. Count it! Fires from way outside. Up again. Oh, there's the alley. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
So it's Chicago now. Fires away from way. Oh, ring it up from long distance.
Limitless range.
And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
The three ball. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
And stolen by Williams. Jones finds Williams from deep. Giddey. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. Just like baseball, if you're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better. When you can simply shoot over the defender, you've got it made.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. And he's going for the oop here. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey. One shot.
A minute 37 left in the first half.
Well, he is showing you that rebounding isn't all about size. You need will and effort.
Pass to Buzelis. Left side, Giddey. Into the lane. Oh, that was incredible! Oh, my goodness!
Players wish they had that kind of lift off the floor.
Supremely athletic move. That's a highlight.
Now, it is something special to be born with that kind of verticality.
And another one!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Melton. Another steal. Now Giddey. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. You just have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
30 seconds left in the first half. Gets the three ball to go. Here's Curry. No points so far. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Giddey. Oh! Wow! And a two-handed jam!
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
And yes! Another basket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Bulls running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so close. Give it up for the participants.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's five. Draymond Green is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Santos in at the three. Small forward. Chicago shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Two shots.
First free throw is good, and Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis. They stand out to me as well.
First team all defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Outside Giddey, and there's the drive, and it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
The drive and the finish. Giddey's concentration on these physical takes is superb.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there.
Packed on the shot, and that'll send him to the line for three.
Third personal
on
foul.
Melton.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
And the second free throw is good.
Josh Giddey, 3 shots.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. The Warriors have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. This is his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Josh Giddey.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And he sinks the second. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6. That free throw good from Giddey.
At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And here are the Warriors now. Curry's shot is off. Now Giddey. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Grabs the rebound again. This kind of effort is amazing.
Simply put, he will not be denied. It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
That free throw good from Giddey.
At the line for 2, Josh Giddey.
Both free throws good from Giddey. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
He takes it in. Oh my goodness! Wow! That gives him a double-double.
Looking agile on the attack. It's so good to see Buzelis taking the initiative on offense and capitalizing.
Some room here for Jones. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Jones has got 14 points for the game.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Chicago. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Nothing yet for him here in the 3rd quarter. Green against Giddey. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Tremendous effort on the boards. He's been playing big all night.
Fires from way outside. Warriors with the rebound. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Isaac Okoro. taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And a deep three from Curry. The offensive rebound. Pass to Santos. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Giddey. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Crafty finish by Giddey, managing to overcome the contest.
And stolen by Williams. The three. That's good from Giddey on the assist by Williams.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Okoro outside. Chicago passing it around. Here's Giddey. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. DeAnthony Melton. 6th personal foul. At the line for Chicago, Josh Giddey.
Mind the lanes.
Shooting
1 shot.
1.
The Warriors now searching for that first bucket here in the third. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
For Chicago, Josh Giddey.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the second. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Fires away from way outside, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, he's showing you that rebounding isn't all about size. You need will and effort.
Some room here for Williams. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Williams has gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Curry, no good. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from downtown.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
From the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Well, it's easy to see who the offense is running through tonight. Why change anything?
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Puts up a three. And good! There's another! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
That was a complete lapse in judgment.
Here's Buzelis. He's got 10, and there's another one for Chicago.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Curry's shot is off. Chicago with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now here's Giddey. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that. Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game They lack cohesion offensively.
Here's Giddey. Fires from way outside. Oh, long range. How about that one?
Goodness.
And a deep three from Curry. No good on the quick three. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Fires away from way. Wow! How about that? They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Going inside. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Back to Jones. From 13. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Jones has got 16 points. And a deep three from Curry. Buzelis grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
And he rebounds again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound. Oh! Wow!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Fires from way outside. Warriors with the rebound. Green with the ball. He's scoreless. Here he goes. Oh!
Wow. Looks like he's been working on that one. Finally got a chance to bring it out.
Yeah, he knows how to make those jams memorable, doesn't he? Top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. From Pete Giddey, sinks it from distance. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Three-pointer. Another three for Chicago.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
1:06 left in the third. Here's Buzelis. He's got 14. Melton with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's the three. Buries it from three. Okoro's got 14 points here in the second half. 34 seconds left in the third. And a deep three from Curry. That one's off. Still out of sync. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Warriors ball.
Dillingham's checked in for Jones.
For Chicago, number 7, Robert Dillingham.
Here's Curry, still without a bucket. Fires away from way outside. He's rebounded by Okoro. Here's Dillingham. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he makes the first.
For 2, Dillingham.
Good on both. And the Warriors with possession here. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Giddey scanning the floor. With one on the clock, and he hits the jumper.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Okoro, Josh Giddey out there with Dillingham, then it's Buzelis, and it's Williams in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And he's going for the lob! Stolen by Giddey. Pass to Dillingham. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Ooh, fantastic shot. Right in the face of some airtight defense.
Curry, no good. And Williams has got the ball here for Chicago. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Curry's shot is off. The Bulls have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Giddey. Pass to Okoro. Outside Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He has come out of the halftime on a mission, just relentless.
Curry, no good. And it's the Bulls' ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. Okoro with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. That one goes in. Okoro's got 36 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And that's going to be a travel.
Warriors ball.
Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Number 30, Trey Jones.
The Warriors have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Stolen by Jones. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And stolen by Melton. Fires from way outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Giddey. On the tape. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he got a good jump on the break. Giddey finished it off nicely. That should juice him up.
Here's Okoro. Oh, big time.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Curry from deep three-point land. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Williams with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. From deep, Giddey. He drops it from range. Giddey's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Here's Buzelis. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
And stolen by Williams. And here's Okoro. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Okoro. Chicago passing it around. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Giddey. Hits yet again. Wow!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Curry, no good.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
That was a complete lapse in judgment.
And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Jones with the ball, now guarded by Curry. Here's Okoro. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the Bulls tack on to Ward. They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Here's Buzelis. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
From deep three-point land. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Fires away from way. Oh, ring it up from long distance.
Limitless range.
There's another rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses.
Shooting for Golden State. Stephen Curry. One shot.
Inside. They swipe it. Williams in the post. Defended by Porzingis. That one falls.
He is just so comfortable shooting the basketball in that mid-range area.
Curry from deep three-point land. And miss after miss right now. Okoro passes to Williams.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Santos. Third personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Williams.
At the line for the Bulls. Patrick Williams.
And Williams drops them both. Here's Curry. That's another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. On the wing, Jones. Green covering. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Now Williams. Here's Buzelis. Another possession. Another assist.
Another possession. Another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Melton misses. Here's Giddey. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Bulls on offense. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. And it's good from way out there.
Oh, man, better to be lucky than good sometimes.
From deep. Good. Another from three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Okoro outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Okoro's got 45 points.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Isaac Okoro.
Now here's Curry. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Chicago passing it around. Williams with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth. Fires from way up. Oh, count it! Wow. Curry from deep three-point land. The putback. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Giddey against Melton. Fires away from way. Oh, long range. How about that one?
Goodness.
Giddey! Man, oh man, that's just absurd range. He can pull it up and hit it from just about anywhere. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And what a huge performance it was for Josh Giddey.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
And they'll get another chance.
Everything is bouncing their way tonight. The offensive glass has been a big factor in this one.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, it took a few trips. Now let's see if that can get them going.
What determination by Giddey inside. Taking the foul and taking his shot.
Both free throws good from Giddey. Golden State with the ball. Curry's shot is off. And stolen by Melton. Launches it from deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
What offensive effort from Green. Backing off the shot isn't even a consideration for him.
Draymond Green.
And he misses all 3. Pass to Porzingis. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Giddey with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. Fires the 3. And it's good. He hits another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Curry's shot is off. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve to win. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And so here is Chicago. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Fires from way outside. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Josh Giddey.